Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the EFBM Reboot. Here's your Tuesday edition. And, well, new format. Today is Tester Tuesday. And what that entails is I'm going to give you my review of a product. That's simple. I'm not going to get super fancy. I'm not going to get super technical. I will provide a link for you to be able to look up the information on your own if you would like that super technical, super sciencey stuff. So the product that I would like to review this morning is a pair of shoes. And the reason behind that is I have struggled with running. It has been something that has never been my strong suit. It's something I've never really enjoyed until recently. And it all came down to, oddly enough, a pair of shoes. What I ran into was everything I read said that because I was a big guy, I needed a good, thick, cushioned stability shoe to prevent injury, to help me run farther, that kind of thing. So I tried them. I tried several different kinds. I tried New Balance. I think it was a 995, real big, thick shoe. I tried Brooks Ghost 6 as my supplies for the day roll around in the front seat with me. I tried even the Brooks Transcend, which they call the cushiest shoe they offer. I tried them. I tried insoles, inserts, you name it, I tried it. Well, my bride, my amazing bride, she likes to run in a minimalist shoe, something real thin. And I was like, you know what? She started off in a thicker shoe, has gone down to the minimalist shoe, loves it. I mean, loves it. And for her half marathon, for one of them, she ran in a pair of Mizunos, but she has since gone back to running in the minimalist shoe. And so that got me thinking, well, maybe my problem isn't me. Ooh, that got you guys crooked. Maybe the problem isn't me. Maybe it's my shoe. And so what I did, got on eBay, because I didn't want to invest a whole lot in a pair of shoes that I wasn't going to like. Plus, minimalist shoes, there's not much there, but they can be super expensive. So I found a pair. And I found a pair of Brooks Pure Connect. And unfortunately, Brooks no longer offers that particular model. But it made a world of difference. So a little technical, each shoe weighs 6 ounces by weight. Not to be confused with volume, but by weight, 6 ounces. I mean, they are super light. If I take the insole out, the sock liner out, it puts me at kind of a, where my heel is lower than the ball of my foot. But I keep it in. I wear, if it's cold out like last night, I wore socks. If it's nice out, I won't wear socks. And believe it or not, a good pair of running socks in those shoes makes a huge difference as far as the cushy feel. But here's what I found. When I switched to the low profile, that minimalist shoe, and it was the most minimal shoe that Brooks offered in a non-race shoe. What I found was that running felt easier. It felt effortless. Well, not effortless, but it was a night and day difference. In running in the big, thick, cushy shoe, I thought I thought when I got a good pace, I was doing something great. But I found that in the minimalist shoe, I was able to expend less energy overall. It didn't feel as difficult to run. Going back to the thicker shoe, I felt like I almost like I was running in sand or running in mud. There's a lot of resistance. There was a lot of energy lost in all that cushion. I wasn't able to capture that energy or use that energy for the rebound in my stride. I know I'm getting a little technical, but it's worth it, I promise. So switching to the minimalist shoe, what I found was I was able to capture a lot more of that energy. I was able to utilize it. I was able to use it to my benefit. It wasn't lost or wasted. But I had to change my stride, my gait just a little bit to keep from hurting myself. And I had to build up to them. So I started walking in, I'm in a little bit of jogging, and then slowly I could run. And here's what I found. You know, again, it seemed easier to run. I didn't get shin splints. My shins did not hurt running in the minimalist shoe. I found that I recovered faster if I was sore. And I found that I could run farther. So I give a thumbs up to the Brooks Pure Connect. Again, they don't offer it anymore, so I'm gonna have to find a comparable shoe. But I tell you what, it was fantastic finding that shoe, because it really did make a huge difference to my running, because I was ready to just give up. I really was. Trying Nike Lunar Eclipse 3s, which are a great shoe. They kind of have a downward slope, a thick wedge at the heel, and taper towards the ball. And they were a great shoe. It took a little while to break them in, but the Brooks Pure Flow, they feel great on my feet. They corrected, because I have a tendency to pronate if this is the outside of my foot. So I have a tendency to walk on the outside edge and run on that edge. But in the Pure Flow, the way they're designed, they kind of roll my foot back in, bringing me back to a very neutral stance. I love them. And they're light on my feet. They're comfortable. I can wear them all day. I do notice that if I wear them all day to walk around in, my legs and feet overall do feel more tired, because I'm using more work. I'm doing more work. But I'm walking properly. My stance is better. My gait, my stride, all that's better. So if you're having difficulty with your running, if you're having an issue, go to somewhere like a Fleet Feet. I don't know if they have them where you are, but go to a Fleet Feet. Go to a good pro running store. I'm not knocking the big box, out the sporting goods stores, but go somewhere that specializes in running and biking. The folks there are going to know, especially if they have a treadmill there, they can examine your gait, examine your stride, how you strike and land, and you can talk to them. Hey, look, I want to get into running, blah blah blah. That you explain to them your situation, and they will be able to help you. So you guys, I hope that was helpful and insightful. I'll keep you posted on what I find. Stay tuned for next Tuesday when I review another product. But thumbs up to the Brooks Pure Connect. And and don't take it as I'm knocking those other shoes. Those other shoes, they have a great, fantastic place in the market. When the Brooks Ghost and the Brooks Transcend, if I'm trying to do a longer run, I may put I've put those back on just because pounding on the pavement. So there is a place for them. I'm not knocking them. It's just a thumbs up, because you know what, I found a product that works great for me. So you guys check them out. find you a minimalist shoe if that's something you're looking for. Let me know your favorite running shoe, and I'd love to hear from you, what you guys use, what you guys appreciate. And until next time, remember, we're just ordinary people trying to live extraordinary lives. Bye-bye.